Howdy, folks. This is just a quick video of an apple ale that I brewed up last night, and that is the airlock. And this is less than 12 hours in. I mean, I bucketed this thing at probably 11 o'clock. That's the airlock right there. This is Brewer's Best Pale Ale bucket. Basically, what I brewed was an American Light kit. Let me see if I can. No, that's not the site. Yeah. See, basically the American Light, fairly simple. And I added a gallon of apple juice. Well, I thought I'd give that a try. And that is basically, 5 gallons of apple beer, which come out to about 7% alcohol. 6 or 7%. I don't know, the hydrometer's not as accurate as I'd like it to be, but it's about 6 to 7% alcohol, which is a lot more than the 4.5% that the Brewer's Best kit said it would be, just the American Light. Adding the apple juice adds a bunch of fermentable sugars, plus it should add some flavoring to the beer. So hopefully this will be better than the Red's Apple Ale, which is brewed by the Miller Corporation. And that apple ale is basically a apple cider. And they swear that it's a beer, that it's an ale beer. And it's not. It's a cider. It's a hard cider. Basically, in the brewing of this, I didn't add the apple juice to the boil. I added it straight to the fermenter after the boil. So I mixed it up really good. I did rehydrate my yeast while I had the boil going. I had the yeast going in a beaker as well. A lot of people call it a flask. It's not a flask. It's a beaker. It's a scientific beaker. And that beer is just going to town. Look at that airlock. Look. Now, usually at this point in time, I would have to add a blow-off tube. If there was anything going to go wrong with this beer, it should be right about now, right about this time. And it ain't got nothing going wrong. But I did keep the bottling bucket, and I got some sanitized water in there. And what I do is, if I need to add a blow-off tube, I take my old racking cane, and I pull off the airlock, and I shove the hose to the racking cane right down into the fermenter. I don't use the airlock for any part of it. And then I just go from the fermenter right into my racking cane, which usually is submerged in the bottom of my bottling bucket. I did it like this so that if I had any beer come out, it would go into my bottling bucket, and it wouldn't go all over the floor. I've seen a lot of guys have it in a cup, like a 32-ounce plastic cup or styrofoam cup, or a 1-gallon bottle. And I'm sitting there thinking, if you have beer, have wort coming out, and it overflows, it's going to overflow that cup. And it's going to overflow that 1-gallon bottle, or whatever. That typically is not what happens with me. I don't usually have beer going out into this, but if it ever did, I'd rather have it into my 5-gallon bottling bucket rather than like a 1 gallon bottle. You know, like a 1 gallon glass jug or a milk jug or anything like that, or even a 32 ounce cup. I really wouldn't even want it in that. But I just, you know, if I have to rig a blow off, I just go from my I use my racking cane and go right from my fermenter right into my bottling bucket. The reason I use the racking cane is I can attach it to the side of the bucket. It just attaches right here on the lip. And then it goes straight down in, so it doesn't really move, doesn't really do anything. Alright folks, please comment, subscribe. Thank you.